What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with some breaking news that Rondo will enter the quarantine and he will be back cleared from his injury, bringing the Lakers another piece that people felt was a big piece of this team, especially when it comes to having another ball handler and another creator on the offensive end, and somebody that can go out there and compete with the point guards like Dame. He had success against the Trailblazers when he played in New Orleans with Anthony Davis in the past, and they swept the Blazers, and he did a good job. Him and Drew Holiday did a good job of containing video game Dame and CJ McCollum, and I think that adding another body that you can trust, adding another body that understands the game, knows how to play the game, knows how to continue to stay in the flow of the game, I think is important. I'm not saying that like Rondo going to come out here and be the reason why they win the series, but just adding another player to an already amazing roster, you're not going to really complain about that, especially when the Lakers have looked at suspect, especially when LeBron James leaves the court. And Rondo has shown that he can run the offense and also, you know, be very good with guys like AD, JaVale, and Dwight in the pick and roll, or just finding guys, or just keeping the ball moving, or even just being out there as a body. Because do you really want to play Quinn Cook all the time? Sometimes you want to have a different matchup, different lineup, and try something different. And Quinn Cook is a quality player. I would definitely say he's an NBA player, but he's more of a score first guy. He's not really a setup guy. He's not really known as a facilitator. He's just in for his floor space and his ability to penetrate from time to time. And Rondo just brings a different personality, a different play style that you can't get from nobody other than LeBron. And I think that could be something that can really, spice some things up in a playoff series. But I think that once I found out that Rondo would be coming back, I think that was just a good sign for them. Obviously, you wish you can get him and Avery Bradley back, but that's obviously not going to happen. But the Lakers have really been struggling once LeBron leaves off the court. The Lakers have really been struggling offensively, and Rondo can help generate some better quality shots, and he has been a lot more aggressive since leaving Dallas offensively. And we all know playoff Rondo. That's something that has been a fan favorite thing. Some people believe in it. Some people believe that it's over. It was in the beginning of his career, but it teetered off, and some people still believe that that legend still exists with the Rondo brand. But regardless if we get playoff Rondo or not, he's not going to be on this team making a huge impact just because the ball is primarily going to be ran through LeBron James. And Portland has, like we know, no stop for no answer, nobody that can compete. We know that Melo is going to love the challenge. He's going to love the fact that he can play against LeBron for the first time in his career in the playoffs. That's something that I would have never thought was going to happen. As remember, Melo was out of the league so long it looked like he was done. Um, and then they literally got hot and was able to get and lock up that eighth spot this weekend. But I think that looking at this Laker team and looking at what they're going against, obviously the Portland Trailblazers are going to be more prepared as they have been playing more games. They've been in high leverage games. They've been in games that has mattered because they had to win basically a lot of them just to get that spot, and they still had to go against the Memphis Grizzlies. And even though they had two chances to beat them, they was able to get it done. But with the defense being what it was throughout this whole seeding game, it's not a real good look for for the Portland Trail Blazers. But they are lighting the world on fire offensively, and the Lakers, they just gonna have to get back what made them strong, and that's defense. They have been one of the best defensive teams in the league, and LeBron was actually trying this year defensively for majority of the season. He didn't really do it during the seeding games, if I had to be honest, but he did during the regular season. And I think Frank Vogel don't get enough credit for coming in and really motivating and pushing them to be great. I know Anthony Davis said that he was pushing LeBron. He stays on LeBron and LeBron stays on him. And that's how it should be as leaders. of a team and as the franchise cornerstones of this team, they should want to lead by example by playing on both ends of the court. But we also see that Frank Vogel holds them accountable, and they are running his defensive system. And that scheme has worked throughout the whole season. And I think that with their personnel, with their ability to use Pope and use Rondo and use Danny Green, and they still have J.R. Smith, they have a multiple guys that they can throw at Carmelo, Dame, CJ, and Gary Trent. And they have the mobility and the athleticism to cover space and contest shots, making it a little bit more tougher on the perimeter guys on the Portland Trailblazers. But Rondo is a great addition. Um, Rondo is a guy that has played pretty well for them, and it allows people to play their natural position and go back to their natural role. You don't have to use Alec Caruso as much. You don't have to use Quinn Cook as much, and you give somebody the ball that you can trust to make sure the offense is ran right. And it gives LeBron a big break because, if they're blowing out a team or they need somebody to give them some extra juice, some extra fight, we know Rondo brings that to the table at the end of the day, and he always has. Rondo hasn't been a great defensive player in a long time, and a lot of that is because of the ACL injury and getting older. But he gets up for certain matchups, and I think he'll get up for a matchup like the Blazers because those guys on that team are competitors. They are a team. They are a team that's highly confident, especially as perimeter players, and they're going to really force and really push this Laker perimeter defense just because they're going to attack and they're going to keep trying to find holes and play guys one on one. And if you don't want to get embarrassed, if you don't want to get showed up, you're going to have to literally go out there and give it your all. And if you don't, Dame is going to go for 50, CJ is going to get 25 to 30, and Carmelo is going to hit clutch and meaningful shots. And even though the Lakers have their own type of way to run their offense and play their game, they're going to have to take this team serious because the Blazers are coming in confident and they're not scared of nobody. They feel like they can beat anybody, especially now that they're fully healthy. And these guys have a lot of pride on the line, and they've been playing like that basically the whole season game. So to me, I think this is a good addition. Hopefully Rondo can come back before Game 3. Hopefully he's going to be prepared because usually Rondo is a extension of the coach on the court, and he takes footage real serious. He takes learning real serious, and he has already seen success with going against the Portland Trailblazers. So at the end of the day, this is going to be a quick one. Let me know what you guys think. Will Rondo be a great addition to this Lakers team? Will he matter? Will he not matter? Will he be an X factor? Or do you believe in the legend of the playoff Rondo? The entity that a lot of people haven't been able to see, the entity that so many people praise, and the entity of Rondo becoming a legend in the playoffs and really playing his best basketball and really being locked in and engaged. But if you don't, you can also do that in the comment section as I do. Read every comment. But other than that, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that likes the video and continues to support the channel, whether it's liking this video in general or even sharing. I think that's a small little thing that I ask my fans to do. If you like it and share it. That allows me to reach more people, and that allows my channel to grow. Also, if you are new to the channel, I also do videos like this, playoff predictions. I do summer league analysis, summer league breakdowns of players, legends, and the rookies itself. I also cover trade deadline, free agency, even season previews, even top 10 lists. So if you love basketball, you can't get enough of it, you need that daily fix every day. I do make a video every day, and I do have over 1,000 videos for you to watch. So if you like this video and you're interested, check out my older videos. If you like this video and my older videos, I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe. And like I said, with the playoffs being back, it's fun to be back making videos. It's a blessing and fun that the basketball is back and they're actually playing for something, which is an NBA title. So if that's what Rondo and these guys got on their mind, we might see a locked in, lasered in, focused Lakers team that we haven't seen since the regular season. And if that's the case, Portland can be in trouble. But if the Lakers think it's going to be easy and the Lakers think that they're just going to go out there and just show up, they're going to be in for a hard-fought long series against this Portland team whose confidence is going through the roof. But other than that, this Quinn Wade basketball analysis. I'm gone, and I'll be coming to y'all with another video on Tuesday, and that's why you need to be subscribed, as you can get that video sent right to you if you become part of the family. Other than that, enjoy your Monday and enjoy the playoffs. I'm gone.